Hi guys, we're back to talk about our second day at Too Many Games, and woke up very early in the morning, and the most annoying thing I think was waiting for it to open, because she's a morning person, and over the years of being married, she's turned me into a morning person.
You're still not a morning person.
But I'm more than I was. I was not a person who would wake up before 8:30 in the morning unless I absolutely had to for like school or work or something, and now I'm up at 5:36 every day, pretty much. Like,
you're not really awake.
I'm not awake.
He's not actually awake.
I'm moving around physically and doing things. I'm not coherent. I'm awake, but not coherent.
Yeah, he kind of grunts and
for this
makes
pre-coffee and post-coffee. But so we were up by, you were up super early, and I was up
at like 3 a.m.
you were up like 3. I was up at least by 6 and had
Yeah.
And we got breakfast, and it was actually a good breakfast, like the complimentary breakfast, the first day at least. And then we showed up early from the convention, and thankfully, like, that was another time they did the same thing each day, which was really nice, where they opened the arcade early before the rest of the convention opened. So if you're staying there in line waiting, you can hang out in the arcade for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But that day was nuts.
It was
Even there early, Saturday was crazy. Friday, to go for the weekend, you have to get a 3-day pass to go for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then you get individual passes for Saturday or Sunday, but you can't for Friday. So Friday is only the people that are there all 3 days, so it's a lot less crowded, and it's really nice to be able to move around the convention floor. But Saturday was insane.
There were a lot of people with Saturday passes.
Yeah,
just
a lot.
Saturday.
I mean, we got into the arcade maybe 9:15. They opened it up finally, and we were playing for a little bit. And we walked away to walk around for a little bit, and then there was just like a flood of people. And by the time they opened at 10, just an hour later, the line in the arcade itself like wrapped around the arcade just to get into the marketplace, and it was crazy. You could
nice.
Barely move around. We still were able to see some cool things. A lot of
definitely.
a lot of really cool vendors. That's one of the best things for me, I think personally. Even better than, like, I love being able to go to the panels and the arcade and stuff, but the marketplace is probably my favorite thing because you get to see there's a lot of artists there, a lot of people painting different crafts and whatever, and you get to see stuff and touch things and like just physically be around stuff that you never ever see before. All kinds of import things, and like we saw 2 Panzer Dragoon sagas.
3.
Because the last day there was a third one. Yeah, so we saw 3, and like that is my most wanted rare, like crazy expensive thing ever, and like, oh my gosh, it just stuff everywhere. And like my favorite thing that I miss that we don't get much of in this area is just boxes of like loose cartridges and things, and like dirty things to kind of dig through, and you find like hidden gems. And we really did. We found not just some cool stuff, but like we got some great deals. Like really great deals. We've got far more than I was expecting at this convention, and we like didn't spend much at all, which was great. But we had a lot of fun going through the marketplace, and before that even, we went right from the arcade too, because Adam's was right in the morning. So yeah, Adam Koralik, who is like one of the pillars of the Shenmue community, especially these days after the Shenmue 3 announcement, and like one of the coolest Dreamcast oriented guys on YouTube, went and saw his panel, and that was really great. And a lot of people showed up. It was really funny because I got the feeling from him that he didn't think a ton of people were going to show up. And because he was in like a smaller panel room and stuff, and we packed the room, and it was a great
people working experience. There didn't.
Yeah, people there
were like, "Are you sure? Are you here?"
They kept asking people, "You're all in line for Adam, right?"
Because it was near the bathroom, so they kept saying, "You're not in line for the bathroom,
bathrooms,
right?"
Are you? It was really funny, but no, we were all there for him, and like, because he's an interesting guy, and it was a good panel, so that was really good. And they got then that first day, and then on the third day too, I finally met James, who I know from the Shenmue community, and I'll put a link below to his YouTube channel. And really cool guy, a lot of fun talking to him, and that's one of the like coolest things about the people at conventions. Like, they're not only just like nice and accepting and like cool people, but meeting people in person that you only met online, like you just talked to through Facebook, or you watch their videos and talked on Twitter, that kind of stuff. Meeting people face to face is a really cool experience, and yeah, like to me that's one of the things I like best about panels. Like, they're entertaining, but to physically meet someone who you like watch is kind of a cool experience. So after that, and then what we do between Adams, and then just kind of walked around for a while, and then waited in line for ProJared's, right? Yes. That was the next thing. Yeah, that was a time and a half, because it was so crazy crowded there. And then some of the bigger YouTube names, their lines were crazy to get in. We waited, it was over an hour, wasn't it?
Well, because the panels were going late. Because they were back to back, which was not a good idea.
Yeah, the scheduling was like one would end at 1 and the next one would start at 1. But
no,
you
it was
had
like 1, it was like 12:50.
12:15. It was
12:50 and then it would start at 1.
What?
Be like
But they weren't ending till almost 1 because they
Yeah.
were like going over. So
Well, then it would take people a while to get out,
and get in.
then you had to stay on the line. Or
Yeah, you had the
else-
red line Nazi.
Yeah, there was this.
The one
this
worker
poor,
was like,
and I feel bad for him.
yeah, I did.
That's
It's
his
a horrible job, but he's just like, you leave the red line for a second, and you go to the back. You're out. You're done. He was like yelling at people that were like, you'd sit because you're waiting for such a long time, and like he yelled at the one lady because it looked like her butt cheeks were like off the red line. He was like, you're not on the red line. And it was so funny, and he got mad because this one girl who was dressed as a furry, and she kept walking around, and she decided to take a nap on the red line. It was taking up all his room because she had her head over here,
well, and he kept having
and her tail coming out.
He kept having us get up and move closer to each other,
Yeah.
and like pile in closer so everybody could be on the line.
There wasn't room
because the line just kind of zigzagged back and forth.
It was so uncomfortable, but I think it was worth it.
Oh yeah,
I mean, what did you think of his panel? Like
his panel was awesome.
It was great. Like he was probably. I wouldn't say it was absolutely my favorite panel we went to, but he's definitely the most entertaining panel we went to. He's great. He's a great charismatic kind of showman for that type of audience. I think he's really good for that. So that was a lot of fun. And then after ProJared, we went back to the marketplace. I think for walk around for a bit, and that was pretty much it for the first day.
Yeah, we kind of laughed at the people at the food court because they were. Their little snack bar thing, because their line went like...
yeah, that was crazy.
It was, like, insane.
Never, if you go to a convention, like, bring, like, snacks and just eat, like, breakfast and, like, dinner later on. People just, like, lining up for, like, an hour to spend $10 on a hot dog and a soda. It was crazy.
Yeah, because we went to the car and we just
we just had snacks, and, we brought a water bottle with us, and, like, it was just absolutely insane, but... That was like pretty much it for the second day, and we did a lot though. Like it may not be like a long list of things, but like just walking around, so much to see. It was almost overwhelming. I'd go to a corner and like I wasn't sure where to turn sometimes.
Yeah, he usually takes charge and like walks places, but he would just like stop and like he was like looking around frantically.
I kept getting like distracted by things because it was like.
And then people in cosplay.
Yeah. It's
look,
like
yuck.
It's like, oh, there's a character I know. Oh, there's boobies. I mean, there's a game. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah, but a whole lot of fun. And then the last day coming up here in the next video.